mean?
Yep.
Women Talk Wednesday today. Wednesday, June. What are we in? May. May 31st. Okay, I'm Monique Jordan.
Hey, I'm Jade.
Who you be?
I'm Brittany.
Okay.
Amanda.
All right, and we do Women Talk Wednesday every Wednesday. Today's topic is, how do you like to be, what's the word?
What, addressed?
Okay, how do you like to be addressed in a restaurant when you're with your significant other? If there's a guy that's the waiter, do you prefer for him to talk to your male companion or what? Now, me, if my significant other and I are together and we're in a restaurant and there's a female, boo, you need to talk to me. Me.
I don't like that.
You know? So, what do you think? And I'm gonna tell you a scenario. I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Okay, so people have a hard time believing this, but I am so, like, traditional. I would prefer for them to talk to the man. Even if it's a woman, that is a server, I want her to talk to my man. I think that, you know, by the time the server comes back to take our orders, we've talked enough so he knows what I want to order.
So you have an order for you and everything?
Yes,
No.
No. Like that too.
And if he messes up, then I'll step in. No, I want it such and such. But initially, I want him to order.
Let me
My neck going.
lie. Okay, funny story about this.
Okay.
I totally disagree with that. We were at Longhorn. It was around like our first or second date.
Right.
You know, and we're sitting there. We have a female server. She comes over, completely ignores me. Says nothing to me. Ignores have long drawn out conversations, start talking about her day and
wait,
how
I
she's
ain't talking about all that.
And I'm just like, okay.
Greet me and let me know I'm there.
Exactly.
Right.
How are you
So
guys doing? And then go to him.
We
But
ordered, we started eating. She comes back, asks him, oh, are you done? Do you need a to-go box? Continues talking about her day, and I'm sitting there like,
Did you check her?
now, hold on. This is like a first, second date. I don't want to.
Oh, okay. Right. Gotta play good. Right.
But this is what got me. And at this point, I was ready to go. She doesn't ask me, am I done? I had a margarita. And, you know, when you go to Longhorn, they give you your shaker, and you can refill it as you know. She takes my stuff. Still talking to him. Completely ignoring me. I'm nowhere near done.
Okay, that's different.
We haven't been back to Longhorn.
No.
Yeah.
That's totally different.
See, and that's what I mean.
That's somebody who was trying to flirt with your man right there in your face.
See, that's different. Yeah, that's the same thing I had.
They're talking about.
See, that's my thing. You were dressed.
No, she wasn't just
right. Jade was saying like address us both, but he's taking the lead on the
yes.
thing.
And I can somewhat understand that. However, I'm going to order for myself. I don't need for him to order for me. I'm going to order for myself.
It's not a matter of needing. It's not a matter of needing. It's a matter of letting that man take the lead. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He can take the lead. However, I'm going to order my own food. And when you go to it, right? When you're at a restaurant, they're supposed to ask the woman what she wants first. You know, that's how they do. They ask you, ma'am, what you want, and then they ask him, and that's the way it's supposed to be. But my incident was at a hotel. So my significant other and I go to a hotel, and the lady in the back, first off, there was another person at the desk, and she's like, can I help you? Another lady comes from the back, and she's like, oh, I remember you. You come here all the time. And I'm like, hello? We come here all the time. When he's here, I'm here too. You address both of us. You don't just address my man. Sorry, I got issues with that. I do.
I can understand that.
I can understand that.
Yeah. So that's basically what I'm talking about. I mean, when you go out, they're supposed to address you both, not just one or the other. They're supposed to address you both, and when that's not done, I got an issue.
Disrespectful.
It's okay to not be disrespectful about it, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see a problem with a person addressing the man. I mean, me personally, I like it. I'm like, ooh.
Well, we can sit there and who you are.
You know that's your man. You don't have to worry about somebody else getting it. If you know that's your man, who he going home with? You, not her. So why would
he home with me?
Okay, wait. Let me be clear with something. These are two women. Y'all are not in relationships right now, right? Or are you? Y'all not?
No.
You are. Okay, and her and I are.
Single and ready to date.
But when
you were single,
I was.
I was gonna say.
Hold on. But no,
Right.
in a relationship, that was how I operated. I prefer for you to address the man.
I let Glenn take the lead all the time and do different things, but when we're in a restaurant or wherever we are, we need to be addressed together. Don't address one and not the other. That's the biggest thing. As far as leading and taking him, letting him be a man, I'm good with all of that. But you address us both. That's what I'm saying. You don't act like I'm invisible or he's invisible if you're a man. You don't just hold a conversation with me and my man is right here.
I agree.
That's a no-go.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree
But
with
so it goes both ways for the female and the man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all address us both and we good.
Let me ask you this. So I have this thing where if you know how they say whoever initiates the date pays for it? Okay. There have been some times where I took my guy out for dinner. And even though I had every intention of paying, when they brought the ticket, I slid him the money. You know what I mean? Okay.
How did he take that though?
One time it happened with a way back ex, and he was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "What do you mean? What am I doing? I'm giving you the money because you're going to pay." Like in her or whoever the server's eyesight, you are the man. You are going to pay. Although we know I paid for it. But he felt like, nah, if you treating me, then I want everybody to know you're treating me.
That's how my boyfriend is. Like,
Okay,
he wants, like,
that.
you know what? If this is on you, then do what you do.
Right.
I don't do it that often.
Now, like, I'll treat
y'all. He orders the most. I can't.
That's so funny because I order the most. But see, I like to eat, but he knows that, you know. But we go out and I treat us well, but for the most part, he.
So when it comes and they give him the check, because usually if it's you and your man together, they're going straight to the man to give it to him. Do you give him the money or do you give me the check and I'll pay for it?
Let me tell you how the last time we were at Texas Roadhouse, I think the server was being funny because they put it right in front of me. I think he was just being funny about that, saying, okay, you pay for it, whatever, and we got a little laugh out of that, but of course Glenn took the check. But I don't mind if we're going out or whatever, because we've been together for a little while. Right. I'm like, I'm paying this, whatever. We do for each other. That's what relationships are.
Exactly.
You know, it isn't take and take, it's give and take. So I don't have a problem paying.
No, I'm not saying having a problem paying. I mean,
or him having a problem.
Or like the way that it appears to.
We don't care what nobody else think. I mean, if I'm paying for him, I'm just paying for him. I mean, it isn't like he's got that man thing. Oh, he man, I man, she Jane, I pay, she don't. And I like that.
Look, that's a bitch. Because my man, he'll be like,
if you live together, isn't your money together anyway?
Yeah, that's if you live together. That's it.
I mean, I would never live with a boyfriend, so I'm just speaking.
Right,
I'm just saying,
right.
To live with you.
Right.
But my point is, if you're
I need a ring to live with you, boo. I do, but anyway.
You know what I'm saying? Like, does it matter who pays?
I don't know about if you just live together.
If you're living together,
married, I can see your money being together, but just living
money
together,
not together if you just live together.
You know, no, I wouldn't do that.
I wish we could have a male's intake. Ben, come around.
It doesn't matter to me. I feel like whoever pays, who pays. It's not that.
Really?
You know what, babe? If you're watching this, next date's on me. Because I feel bad.
We all heard that.
She's taking him straight to Sam's Club to eat hot dogs.
They go to McDonald's. The dollar value.
No, I'll take you to Sonic. You know.
Sonic. All right, y'all. Well, that's Women Talk Wednesday. This Wednesday, wrapping it up with.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Let us know how you handle things. You know, would you prefer for somebody to address your man? Would you prefer if it's a female, would you prefer for her to address you initially? I'm not saying to just totally ignore, you know, the other party.
Not at all.
You know.
But when you're talking about everything, you looking in my eyes, boo, not his. Sorry.
Don't have no conversation. If you're a server out there, don't completely disregard one party at the table.
Right. Or wherever you're doing your customer service at, because your customer service in us both.
I never know. He pay, I tip. So what are you really saying?
Bam!
Exactly.
You know what? We need to talk about that another day too.
What else gonna do
there is a myth that black women don't tip.
Who don't?
Say that again.
It's a myth that
I don't go by the percentage. privilege. So if you see me and I look a little tipsy, you might get your power bill paid.
Wow. Find her.
Like, ex-server, so I know.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but we do tip, and we do tip well depending on the service. That's me.
Keep that in mind.
If the service isn't good, I'm going to give you the minimum, the 15, 18, and 19 or 20%, whatever's on the paper, I give the minimum, but I always tip. But anyway, thanks for joining us for this Women Talk Wednesday. Until next Wednesday, we're out. Peace.